Do you come here often? Oh, occasionally, but not for a while. It's much nicer when you have someone to share it with. You'll like the dessert. The dessert? There's only one? Well, it's possible to request an extra if you're greedy, but I don't think it would be good for you. The dessert plate is provided to everyone gratuit, even if you only came for coffee. It's part of the magical tradition of hospitality. No guest should go without. That's nice. He settles back in his seat and looks at me. Have you ever considered wearing some sort of ornaments in your hair? Something like that could really bring out the color of your eyes. Huh? I'm a falcon. We like pretty things. Damn it, Damien. Last year, there was a senior in Butterfly Hall who wore a golden circlet with an enormous flower on each side of her head that changed colors as the day went by. You should have seen her. She was beautiful. Dark hair like a waterfall. I poke absently at my plate, then set my silverware down and allow the waiter to take it away. A few minutes later, the dessert plates arrive. Strawberries? Look more closely. Closely. I look again. They're shaped like strawberries, but their surfaces are smooth and seedless and slightly shiny like candy. Is that marzipan? I've heard the word, but I don't really know what it means. No, it's better. They're blown sugar glass. Careful, they're fragile. Put one in your mouth and suck gently. Okay. I pick up a sugar berry and pop it into my mouth. For a moment, there's a vague sweetness as the sugar melts on my tongue. Then, all of a sudden, a burst of liquid. Damien laughs at the surprise on my face. They're filled with strawberry juice. It's supposed to provide energy. Why doesn't the sugar dissolve? Magic! Oh, after finishing the strawberries, I do feel energized. We chat a bit more and then Damien pays the bill, trying to hide the amount from my eyes. And then it's time to find a van back to campus. All throughout, he's been a perfect gentleman, a friend, and not a hint of anything more. What are you doing back here already? What do you mean? You mean you weren't on a date with Damien? Did you come to your senses? I told you 100 times already. It was not a date. We just had dinner. But he didn't... Ugh! Why are you beating your head against the wall? Well, don't expect any sympathy from me tomorrow. Why would I? Sores! She stalks off into our room. What on earth was she talking about? Inventory. Wand. Put it on. Yay! Look at my wand! I'm so excited! Oh my god! Is everything higher? I can't tell. Yeah, I think it is. Sick. Okay. What, kitty? Next week. Flyers up in the halls have informed us that there will be a special assembly for all freshmen this Thursday. No class activities can be scheduled for that day. What should I do this week? Get ripped! Should I get ripped? Guys, should I get ripped? Okay. Blue, blue. Oops, blue, blue. And then... blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, but maybe I should work on my stress a little. Or study. Or get ripped! If I was ripped enough, could I have moved that thing? Does strength even matter? I'm so upset. Okay. Maybe I should sleep this day. Just get it out. Just get it gone, you know? Ellen is in the room, systematically taking clothes out of her dresser and then putting them back in. What are you doing? Folding my clothes! Yeah, but why are you unfolding them first? Because they aren't folded properly. Oh, okay. I guess everyone has their quirks. That's it? That's it? Yay! Detect objects which have been enchanted in the caster's current location. Detect objects would have been enchanted. Oh, okay. Do some blue. Woo! Did some blue. Allows the caster to relocate himself to a nearby node. Aw, man, that would have worked too! I'm really bitter about that exam, you guys. On Thursday morning, all the freshmen are gathered together in the gym.
Good morning, my bright young things. Today is a special occasion for all of you. You're going to get to practice what you've learned and try out some spells on each other without the pressure of a test or grades. This is an important lesson because in future exams you may come up against other spellcasters. You need to know how to use magic in combat and how to avoid magic being used on you. Will everyone please team up in twos?
There's some jostling and shuffling around. Ellen and Virginia pair off, and I end up standing by Virginia's brother, Donald.
Please pay attention before we begin. I want you to take turns casting spells at each other and blocking them. This is not a battle, and you're not trying to defeat each other. Think of it like a game of catch. One of you is the pitcher, and one of you is the catcher.
Look at that look on her face. She knows the joke she's making. She knows the joke.
You can only pitch when it's your turn, so defenders must only defend and not attack. Also, please don't interfere with any other pairs. That includes casting spells that tend to be messy. No fireballs or ice storms, please. Target only your partner. I would be on hand to deal with any injuries and accidents. If you hurt yourself, please call for help. I will be right here. Have fun!
Fun? I turn to face my partner.
Liver?
I'm not sure what to cast. I've never done this before.
You do a pool battle, right?
Sure, that's easy. Alright then, you ready? 3, 2, 1. I start to cast the spell, but suddenly a wave of cold sweeps over my body and I can't move. The spell fizzles uncast.
Ah!
I wasn't sure that would. Oh, well, a minute. As he said, I unfreeze shortly, but my fingertips are still tingling and sore.
Alright, it's my turn now, you ready?
I suppose so.
1, 2, 3.
Cast. Push. There's a little jolt, and I feel a sting like a tiny electric shock as Donald stumbles backwards. Ow!
Hey, you're supposed to attack!
I thought it might throw you off your aim.
Yeah, get my FOMO.
We work together for a while, trading spells back and forth. Then Donald holds up his hands and leans in close to whisper something. Okay.
Ah!
On cue, I duck and cover. There's a whooshing noise and a burst of heat overhead, followed by screams?
Donald, what are you doing?
Do you like that it was like me trying to translate out of Donald voice into Potsdam and just failing? Her eyes look huge, by the way. Okay. Oh, you're in trouble.
While your flaming dragon was very impressive.
Aw, I missed the fire dragon.
I did specifically tell you to avoid large spells. If poor Buford hadn't managed to get out of the way, you would have hurt her badly.
Like he cares.
This is very disappointing. You've always been so careful in your creativity. Why would you take such a risk?
I'm gonna stay quiet.
I knew I would do. Well, maybe you did, but it's still a bad example for the other students, don't you think? I'm sure you know that there will be a detention for this. Go! I also have to give you 10 demerits. Try to be good now. Jacob, put Mr. Arius down.
She hurries off to deal with someone else. Luckily, there are no major accidents for the rest of the session. And then I get some blue magic. Blue magic. Ellen gets up early on Saturday. What should I do? Man, studying was awesome last week. I want to study more. Let's study again. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Study with Minnie. With my green magic. Oh my gosh, Minnie, you're the best! I love Minnie. I love her so much. She's amazing. Next week.
Buford?
Yeah?
Do you like theater? Plays?
I don't know. Why?
Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kind of want to see it, but I don't want to go by myself.
What's Medea?
It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her and the terrible things she does for revenge.
That doesn't sound very nice.
That's why it's a tragedy. They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday.
Is it free?
No, it's $5 for students. So, do you want to come?
Yeah, why not? Sure, all right.
Thanks.
I'd better figure out what else I'm doing this week. What else am I doing this week? What good questions, you guys. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and only do 2 blue boobs. A bluekie and a Roddy and another bluekie. Let's do the flying V. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna need to sleep though. Ah, not yet. Go. Yeah. 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 A sharp blow to the target causes focus damage. Yeah! Yay! Unlocks and opens doors or other objects that are designed to open and close. Oh, cool. Cool, awesome. Oh, Ellen and I meet outside the gym. Oh, we're going to the play! There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here just to see the play. After we buy our tickets, we can go inside. Folding chairs have been set up in rows across the gym floor, facing the stage. Behind the stage, a giant backdrop painting hangs on the wall, displaying marble pillars and steps to suggest a fantasy of ancient Greece. At least, it looks like a painting. It's probably an illusion. That's gotta be a lot easier than having to paint something so huge. We find a place to sit without anyone too tall in front of us. After a while, the show begins. It was every bit as tragic as Ellen suggested, and bloody too. Nice special effects.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Isn't that Shakespeare?
No, it was someone else. Cosgrove, I think, from The Mourning Bride.
So what's that one about? Another story of murder and revenge?
Sort of. It's complicated. Let me see if I can remember. The rebel leader kidnaps the princess, but then they fall in love and get secretly married. But then there's a shipwreck, and she's washed up alone and rescued by her father, the king. So the king wants to marry her off to his ally, and she doesn't dare tell him she's already married to his enemy, and she thinks the rebel fellow is dead anyway. Only he's not, because he was washed up somewhere else and rescued by a queen who falls in love with him. And the king falls in love with the queen, but they're enemies. So, everyone loves someone who loves someone else, and they all try to murder the people that they think have betrayed them, and then they feel guilty and try to change their minds. Only it's too late because the plot's already in motion, so they all end up killed by their own assassins. So the moral is, I guess, that revenge is dangerous.
Or else don't change your mind.
Even if a man treated me like Jason, I would never do what Medea did.
Well, of course you wouldn't do that. But if someone I loved betrayed me, I'd want to forget. Being betrayed is terrible, but trying to get revenge would only make things worse. It wouldn't fix anything that had already happened. You'd just make more people unhappy. The only way to make things better is to forget you ever loved them and move on. Then eventually it won't hurt anymore.
Eventually. Anyway, thanks for coming with me.
No problem. Friendship. Ellen gets up early. What should I do? I don't have enough money to buy anything. I'm gonna study again. Familiar faces. Study with Minnie. Yay! I need to sleep at the beginning of next week. Oh my. Oh, morning assembly. Aw, come on. Early on Monday, all the freshmen are called together.
Good morning, buttercups. The Thanksgiving break begins this week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday, the 2nd of December. If you are staying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at the regular times, as well as the feast on Thursday and some organized activities. If you are leaving and you need to leave before tomorrow evening and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly. Now, there is one more thing. For those of you who are Wild Seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from the comfort and protection of Iris Academy. You are witches and wizards, and the people around you out there are not. The choice that you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. Not your old friends, not your families, no one. If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return. And we would miss you. Now, I'm sure you have a busy week ahead of you, so let's get you on with your schedules.
Well. Yep. No. Can I just sleep this whole week? I know, I can't. I know. Done. Wait! No, I wanted to sleep! No, I picked the wrong thing! Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. At least they were both successful. Oh no, what happened? Oh no. Oh, I'm preparing. I'm mentally preparing.
If I might have your attention, please. Take hold of each other's hands and close your eyes. We give thanks to the parents who created us and the friends who helped us grow, to the earth which nurtures us and the other worlds which inspire us, for what we have been given and for what we have to give, for those who have taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness and for the hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy and may no call go unanswered in this Thanksgiving season. So may it be.
Hands pull away from mine as other students echo her words.
Have a very happy holiday!
Well, now I can hang up my cape, find my parents, and be on my way. School will be waiting for me when I get back. Oh, man, we were just slamming through this vacation.